Things are going to start to get that little bit quieter now. I feel like it's just hit 10 o'clock. There's much less cars on the road and much fewer people around. So yeah, there's going to be points where I'm literally the only one about, which is a good thing. That's such a plus of doing challenges like this, or doing little, whatever this is. It's this thing that not many people do. That's exactly it. Not many people do it. It's a rewarding feeling. No one else is as crazy as you. Yeah, it's a rewarding feeling knowing that you'll put yourself in some spots not many people want to go to and get through it. I mean, getting to the start line is hard for so many things in life. If you just get to the start line, you'll find out your baseline, how far you can go, and then you train and you just get better and better. Almost 2 years ago, I couldn't run 10k. I run 8k on a treadmill and gave up. I was just done. I was in the gym, just gave up, went home. And then, what was that? 4.5 months later, I ran 52 miles in 48 hours. So you find your baseline, you turn up to the start line, which was the gym. You try, you get 8k out of 10k, you fail. That's your baseline. So you slowly build it up, and it's limitless. Just thinking, which is dangerous, I know, but the amount of miles I've put in on this campus is sick. It's disturbing. Honestly, it's horrible. I've done 52 miles in 48 hours around this campus. It's a whole marathon just lapping the campus. On day 7 of doing a marathon every day, I finished that 52 miles in 48 hours by doing 66 lengths of the first 15 rugby pitch at, I think, 4 a.m. That was just how the timing worked out, because the challenge was 4 miles every 4 hours for 48 hours. And I must have started at like stupid o'clock, I don't know. Whew. I think I started at 8 p.m, which meant a 4 a.m. finish. So 66 lengths of a first 15 football pitch, and that was the final 4 miles. Mile 48 to 52 was just lengths of this pitch in bloody pitch black darkness. It was awful. It really was just the worst thing. Really sick of running around campus. Honestly, I need a change of scenery. I'm bloody, I know it like the back of my hand. It's disturbing. I can literally close my eyes and walk around campus. Anyway, rant over. It's a beautiful campus. There's definitely worse campuses to put a serious amount of miles into than this one. So I'll count myself lucky. Yeah, so rant over. So, right, I'm about to finish lap 5. I don't know off the top of my head how many Ks that is. I'm meant to be good at mathematics, but hang on. 5 times 3.5 is 15. Let's do 17.5K completed, pretty much. And the thing that hurts the most is my bloody shoulder holding up this camera. So the things you do for good TV, eh? Ridiculous. Whew. No, in all seriousness, my knees, both my knees, got this little weird sharp pain in them, which is always lovely to feel when you are 5 laps into a 25 lap challenge. It's oh god, there's so many. What the hell am I doing? This is so dumb. Jesus Christ. Right, okay, I can't let my mind say that. If I let my mind say that, then I've got no chance. All I need to think about is the next lap. That's all of the mental capacity that I need to put into this running challenge. It's the next 3.5k, the next loop around campus. If I start projecting my headspace into the 20th lap, the 25th lap, then obviously your brain's gonna panic. And if my experience in doing ridiculous challenges has served me any benefit, it would mean that I now know that you don't want your brain to panic. You literally want to stay as calm as possible, almost be ignorant to the fact, like force yourself to be ignorant to the fact that you've got a seriously long way to go. That is the trick with this kind of thing. Some people like to split the distance into fractions so they can hit the next 5k, the next 5k. Like this is only, a marathon's only 2 half marathons, which is only 4 10ks, you know, which is only like 8 5ks. People like to split it up like that. I can't do that. It's not that I can't do the maths, although I do struggle with that bit. It's that it just panics me. So I don't think that I have a lot of Ks to go. I'm just thinking that when I get in, I'm gonna eat and I'm gonna use the massage gun and I'm gonna type some of my dissertation up. That's all I'm thinking about. And at this rate, all of the massage gun time is gonna be on my right shoulder. Thank you very much. That's much better. Okay. Oh, I'm well over the time. Hasta la vista. Masalama. Alhamdulillah. Habibi. Oh, how the monotony continues. About to start lap 6 of this 24-hour day in the life of a Loughborough athlete. Yeah. Just a typical day. Had a few jelly babies. I massage gunned my legs. I wrote about 4 more lines of my dissertation, taking me to a total of 6, which is an average of 1 line per lap round campus. Now that is progress. So I've already started my watch. Just having a nice walk. I'm also chugging water, but I can't seem to get my pee to go clear. Seems like I'm using a lot more water than I thought I would. I'm having about 450 to 500 millilitres of water every time I come in, or at least in the gap. So for 20 minutes of exercise, I'm drinking about 500 mils of water and I'm still not peeing clear. Make it make sense. So weird. I've also got a headache coming on. It's exactly what you want. I feel like tiredness is going to play way more of a factor than I thought it would, because obviously at the time, which was about 6 hours ago, before the challenge started, I was obviously full of energy, full of beans, not tired at all. I was all well fed, not aching. I'm not aching now, but I definitely am getting a bit tired mentally. So yeah, tiredness is going to play a bit of a factor. Me and Iwan just had a little chuckle to ourselves because we realised we've got 20 more repetitions of this to go, because we're going to be doing 25 overall, which will take us about 24 hours and 30 minutes. And we had a little chuckle to ourselves because we were like, we're not even doing this for any reason. We're not raising money, not doing it for any good cause. I'm not even pushing myself into unknown territory. Iwan is. So there's really no point in me doing this. It's just going to be horrible and painful, nasty, lonely, boring, maybe even physically detrimental. We're yet to see. So it just makes you laugh. Lap 6, here we go. Fuck your life, bing bong. I've done it again. I've pressed record at the top of that hill. For God's sake. This makes me out of breath. Whew. You can tell I'm not used to having the camera on me. So, lap 6. What's funny is that there's literally 9 hours until sunrise. 9 hours. What? I've been running since 6 p.m. It's now 11 p.m. and I've still got 9 hours. I've got, oh stop it, 30k. I've got around 30 kilometers to plod until I can see and get a bit of vitamin D in my system. How shocking is that? Oh well, I'm sure when I take a video in 9 hours time, I'll literally have tears in my eyes at how beautiful it would be. Or, hear me out, or it's gonna be a massively overcast day. It's gonna be a really ugly sunrise and I'm gonna feel well depressed. Wonder. We'll see. Just remembered as I commence lap 7 of this challenge that I forgot to do my press ups last time. So I reckon next to the lovely towers, I'm gonna pull up and do 20 press ups on my knuckles because I don't want to get my fingers dirty. So that'll do. That wasn't as bad as I thought it would be. I thought that'd be way worse. That was actually okay. Didn't even really hurt my knuckles. Just felt a little bit uncomfortable. Downing a pint of water was so not the one. Really not a good idea. But we move. Literally. Oh dear. Just commenced lap 7. I've done my 20 press ups. I need to do 20 more when I get in. That'll take me to 140 so far. Cool. Not too bad. My shoulder hurts more from holding the phone up than from doing the press ups. Well, this seems particularly lovely and lit up. I think I'll make the most of it. I'm just finishing my 7th lap of campus, my 7th 3.5k lap. The time is, oh bloody hell, that's good of me. The time is 17 minutes past midnight. I'm starting to get some sort of tiredness effects, so I'm gonna go home, shower, have a coffee. That'll hopefully wake me up, and stretch my hip flexors, which are getting a little bit tight already. I've pretty much crossed the half marathon point, so that's good. Happy with that. Over a quarter of the way there, so buzzing, finna bus. There's literally no one about. The only people that are about are just people blackout drunk stumbling around back from campus over to town to go home. So what a lovely campus. We're all about excellence here at Loughborough University. We only produce excellent candidates for jobs, excellent athletes for sport. We just scream excellence. So here we are, just finished lap 7 of this challenge. We've got Iwan, he's got some food on the go, gonna get some pasta in. I'm gonna go have a shower. Iwan showered after the 6th leg / rep, so my turn to get in now. I asked if we could shower together, but he politely declined. Said it'd be a bit weird, which I understood. Yeah, everyone's feeling pretty good. Iwan said he's going to average, what are you going to average?
206.
Average 206 for the 24 hours. And he's currently on 205. To give him a bit of leeway. So, yeah, we're doing well. Lo and behold, I'm going to end up at that hill again. I start losing breath. And I've already pressed record. So, this, when completed, will be one third of the way done. It's excellent news. No problems really so far. Everything's going smoothly. I've just had a shower. I did say that I'd have a coffee, but plans have changed. Next, once I finish this, me and Ewan are both going to take a nap for 15 minutes, just because we're absolutely shattered already. And when I wake up, that's when I'll get a coffee down me. Whew. See, Ewan doesn't take caffeine, so poor man. That's where I've got him. I don't have the caffeine. I'm feeling right as rain while he's suffering. I cannot believe that. I thought that was a girl wearing a puffer jacket. I thought that was a girl waiting, wearing a North Face jacket. That means I'm tired. Another thought, seeing as I'm running every hour for 24 hours, and funnily enough, there's 24 hours in a day, there's a very strong chance that I'm going to be running or just working out at the same time that David Goggins is going to be working out, which is quite a cool prospect. I like that. I know I look a bit ridiculous, but I'm comfy. So me and Ewan tried to go for a nap. He succeeded. I failed. I was just lying in the dark room, super cozy. Elevated my legs, did everything right, just couldn't nod off. You know, my hip flexors were aching, my right shin is aching, my feet were kind of throbbing a bit, so conditions weren't really right for, just remembered I haven't done my press ups. But yeah, basically I was just feeling cozy, and I'm still feeling cozy. So I'm all wrapped up, all nice and tight. But I haven't done my press ups. They will be done now. On my knuckles. Oh, that's really not nice. The reason I'm doing it on my knuckles is that I don't want dirty hands, because I wipe my eyes, scratch my face, and I don't want floor dirt all over my face. So I'll take the extra bit of pain so I don't get dirty. What a day. It's 2 a.m. This is lap number 9. Feeling pretty good. Apart from the aches and niggles, feeling pretty good. You've got to stay positive, haven't you? There is absolutely no one about, which is class. Whew. No one else is working out. I'm working out the body and the mind by doing this. Yeah, I carry on hallucinating that lampposts and trees are actually people. I had this problem when I did my double marathon back in July. I got to night time and I thought every tree was just some roadman in a puffer jacket. It's a combination of you being mentally tired and it being dark. Your brain just fills in the blanks. Pretty sure that's documented somewhere. But if your brain doesn't have the information to figure out what's there, it will fill in the blanks with what's most logical in your head. Unfortunately, that usually scares the crap out of you, because that's the last thing you want to see is a line of 9 roadmen all perfectly standing still and you're about to run into them. You kind of poo yourself a little bit. Yeah, I saw 2 badgers attacking each other. I couldn't get my camera out in time, but I was jogging alongside it, and they're really slow at running. Like, I was jogging alongside it and keeping up with it. Like, dude, I know it's Christmas, but lay off the pies. And it ducked into a hedge as I was pressing record. So, the lighting was pretty bad anyway. Hopefully I see some more of them in the coming laps. Gotta run with a smile on your face, eh? More of a grimace, but... Whew. Home straight of this lap, which is good. It's just going past our National Centre for Sport Science, Sport and Exercise Medicine actually. And I just had a little flashback to this. I think it's called the Shirley Pierce Square. This little square here, back when the pandemic was kicking off, last calendar year, 2020-2021 academic year. This was a huge testing centre. It was a huge on-site testing centre. And when I was doing my 52 miles in 48 hours challenge in March, I remember running past this guy, this one security guard, at my midnight, 4 a.m, 8 a.m. runs. I just ran past him and said hello to him every time. And he must have thought I was an absolute lunatic. Like, hang about. I saw this guy at 12, doing a little jog. He said hi to me. Like, he's gone home, and then literally 3.5 hours later, he's just trundled past me. His horror when I trundled past him again at 8 in the morning. That's quite funny. I might not be laughing, but in my head, I'm literally doubling over in laughter. So, yeah. So many little memories on this campus I'll probably forget in like a year. It's just, there's all memories like that you have to, first of all, put yourself in the situation you were kind of in before. So now I'm running, and also see the place that you have the memory at. So if you were hiking somewhere, then you jog your memory. I don't know what I'm saying, but I only remembered seeing that security guard 3 times in the night. I only remembered that because now I'm running and I go past Shirley Pierce Square from that direction. So I really don't know what the hell I was just waffling about, but yeah, nice little memory of that one security guard. Should have asked for his name. Anyway, home straight, about 500 meters to go. Rather frustratingly, I put my head down for 20 minutes and got no sleep again. And I'm pretty good with my heart rate now, and I could tell that my heart rate was over 100, just pounding away while I was completely resting, legs elevated. So my body's clearly stressed out. It is now, I always do this, 4 minutes past 3 in the morning. No one about to start the 10th lap. Feeling pretty tired. So as soon as I get back from this one, I'm also gonna try and put my head down for 20 minutes. As soon as it's sunrise, I'm gonna abandon this plan of trying to sleep. But until then, I'm gonna persevere and continue to try and get these 20 winks. So not feeling too hot. Now, because I'm sleep deprived-ish, this isn't even sleep deprived, because I'm tired, the cold feels colder, everything aches a little bit more, so slightly less pleasant. But I'm going to jog on now, get back, chug a bit of water, might have a little bit of chocolate, and then go and have a kip as well. I think I couldn't get to sleep because I saw a spider on my window, like a big garden spider in my window just before, and like It was just flashes of spider in my head, and I was just like, ah, stop thinking about that. Anyway, I'm gonna carry on running. So, see you later. Kept the phone away for most of this one, just to really just have a think, grind it out, say some mantras over to myself, and yeah, they've worked. This has been doable. So it's weird, the more you repeat the mantras, less it hurts, you know. Just ignore the pain, you know, it's only temporary. All these things you can say to yourself, they just make it go away. It's a good way of coping, which is good. That's what you need. Yeah, that I finally got enough things in my cookie jar, my imaginary cookie jar, that I can tap into for strength. So I know that I've ran 55 miles in one go. This is less than that, and I'm spreading it out. So I know confidently that physically I can handle something like this. I also know that I can mentally handle something like this, but I know that the biggest challenge will be the mental side. As soon as I started repeating that to myself, it just got easier. I was like, well, the only thing I have to overcome is that quitting mindset. And I always forget this until we get to the point where, like, what am I, 10 laps into 24. It gets to around, like, starts getting painful. And I'm like, oh yeah, it's all mental, isn't it? Like, it hurts, but it doesn't hurt. Nothing's broken. Nothing's really even bruised. It's just sore. It's like getting a dead leg. It's not going to kill you. So you can overcome a lot of things just by doing that. So I'm absolutely going to persevere to get this nap in. As long as it's still dark, I'm still going to keep trying. So it's probably doing me good anyway, just elevating my feet, letting the lactic just sort of flush away. Maybe that's why my heart is in some weird arrhythmia. I don't know. Arrhythmia is the wrong word. Yeah, it's just elevated. But I'm about to try again. Lap 10, about 500 meters from being complete. It is 23 minutes past 3. I started a few minutes late. See you for lap 11.